in the house to this music. Emerald City from the CD Just What You Need by Brian Simpson. Morning, good Saturday morning, brother. Look, we got to look a little tight here this morning. Yeah, got to come in here and shake up a little bit. See what's happening in the world. What's going on? How y'all doing? Man, I got a good question. What's your definition of this privilege? Everybody talking about. We experiencing. I ain't seen none of it. Let me tell you that now. I ain't seen none of this black privilege y'all talking about. But what's your definition of black privilege? I like to hear that. I like to hear what's your definition of black privilege. Come on, talk to a brother. Tell me. What's your definition of black privilege? Is there such thing? We know there's a such thing as white privilege because they run everything. When you privilege, man, you in control of shit. You determine shit. You direct shit. You deny shit when you have privilege. So does that apply to black people? I read where we spend $1.3 trillion a year, but yet only 2% of that go into the black community. Now listen to what I just said. Black folks spend $1.3 trillion a year, okay? But only 2% of that, 1.3 trillion, goes into the black community. Isn't that interesting? Don't want the black dollar to wake up. Wants to stay confused. Is that possible? Is that the thing? That if the 1.3 trillion black dollar wake up, what do you think would happen to the American economy? I mean, think about that for 1 minute. See, a lot of y'all out here thinking this whole thing it ain't got nothing to do with race, man. All this is about is money. All this confusion, this hatred, this division, this animosity, it's generating money. And y'all don't see that. Or you pretend that you don't see it. But that's what this game is about, man. And you watch, you think I'm lying. See, the minute having some integrity, some morals, something positive about you begins to be popular, watch and see everybody gonna want to jump on the bandwagon. See, everybody gonna jump on the bandwagon when it's the thing to do, or it's the place to go, or it's the thing to wear. Everybody want to be a part of that. But see, nobody want to be a part of making it the thing to do or the place to go. See, they don't want to deal with the rejection that comes along with, oh yeah, it's a lot of rejection come along with this. You see, I keep telling y'all, man, adversity guards the door to success. The closer you get to success, the more your life is going to get turned upside down because you're close to the door of success, not because you're doing something wrong. You know, you're supposed to be discouraged now. You're too close. And if you notice, anybody that is successful, right before they get to that success, man, they go through some shit. They get to a breaking point where, they wouldn't break. And look, right when they get to their breaking point to get ready to throw the towel in, success say, okay, goddamn, you fought this long, motherfucker. Come on in. Your ass hung around this long. Shit. Come on, I'm going to let your ass in. Come on in here. Get in. Hurry up before somebody else comes. That's how success going to do you. What do you mean? What is wrong with me, Kirk Franklin? Kirk Franklin. Lord have mercy. I got a fraud on YouTube. Kirk Franklin. What? Uh, really? What issues I got resolved? Need resolved, Kirk? Why don't you tell the world what issues I got that need to resolve? Tell me. What do I need to resolve, Kirk? He say, dude, what the hell is wrong with you? Seriously, you have some serious issues that need resolved. What I need to resolve, sir? Tell me what I need to resolve, Kurt. Oh, fake ass Kurt, come on, tell me. And while you telling me what I need to resolve with your fake ass, what you need to resolve, you can't even come up in here as yourself. You got to come up in here as somebody else, and you're gonna come and tell me I got issues. At least I can be myself with some issues. You got to come up in fake with issues and trying to throw a stone at me. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit? You come up in here fake, pretending to be somebody else, and gonna tell me I got issues. Ain't that something? That's how people will do you. See, and you fall for that flim flam. They'll come up here talking about you got, and they just as fake as all outdoors, man. Same shit they talking about in your life is in theirs. That's why they see it. Let me say that shit again, Kirk, if you're still listening. See, the reason you can see shit in my life, because it's in yours. Recognize it. And you're going to tell me I got issue? Clean your own house up first, buddy. Why don't you come up in here as yourself and then maybe we can talk? But you're going to come up in here as somebody else, a fake, a phony, and think you got so much juice. Man, get to the little dick zone where you belong. That's probably what you came up in here and said, oh, there he go, talking about dicks again. You're damn right. Get to the little dick zone, man. Get gone. Get up out of here. Get up out of here. Anyway, um, seriously, what is black privilege to you? I mean, seriously, man. What is black privilege to you? What's the definition? What does that mean to you? Since everybody throwing this word around, what does black privilege really mean to you? What does that mean? Describe it. Tell me what it feels like. Because I don't know. Tell me. Last time I checked, I'm still black. I don't know what it feels like. Tell me what it feels like. Would somebody please? Anybody, please? Okay. Oh, Kurt, Kurt. How can a man that come as himself be lost? When you come as an imposter, you coming as a fake person, and you gonna tell me I'm lost? At least I can get on here to Truth Conductor and be me. You can't even be yourself, man. You got to come up in here as somebody else to try to throw a stone. And what value, sir, does that give you, a man, whoever you are? Because obviously you're not Kirk Franklin, and you want to come up here and be so judgmental. Why? When you coming up in here as a lie, and like anything that come out your mouth is supposed to be taken seriously. Okay, I'm not from Adam and Eve. I don't know where you get the fuck Adam and Eve. Everybody from Adam and Eve dead, motherfucker. Let me say that shit again. Okay, damn near everybody except Lot. I mean, who what's his name? What's his name that rode the had the that built the ark? Noah. Noah. Noah's the only one left from Adam and Eve, man. Him and his family. Everybody else, the earth had to be repopulated. You remember all them people from Adam and Eve died. There was a flood, a 40-day flood, remember? That killed everybody. Oh, you forgot about that. You still stuck on Adam and Eve, you dumb fuck. Get out of here. I told you, man, you belong in the little dick zone. Why don't you get gone? You come up in here with that bullshit. Okay? Yeah, I know. Okay, I know. I'm so foolish. I got your ass stuck. That's how much of a fool I am. You stuck right here with me. So who's the fool? I got you too. You ain't going nowhere. You stuck right here with me. Hey, you gonna talk about I'm a fool. Damn, ain't that something? Anyway, like I was getting back to you, like I was saying, man, somebody tell me what is black privilege? Anybody over here? Let's see. Anybody? Yeah. Anybody tell me what is black privilege as far as you see from what you see? I'm interested to know this here. And why is it that everything that is deemed pro black is anti white? Why is that? Why is that? Somebody come talk. See, we need these are the kind of conversations we need to have that we don't want to have. See, because when you start picking at this scab, then you got jokers talking about, oh, there you go. Hey, what, the past is the past. Well, if it's the past, why am I still judged by it? I'm still judged the same way. Ain't nothing changed for me. And you want me to forget about it. But ain't nothing changed for me. It's still everything's still the same. You know what we've been complaining about. I've been out of high school uh, 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 50 years this year. I graduated from high school 50 years ago this year. And what we was complaining about 50 years ago, we still complain about today. 50 years later, we still complain about the same shit. 50 years later, but you want me to forget about the past. So help me understand, what am I supposed to be forgetting? What am I supposed to be forgetting? You know, and like I told you, uh uh damn, 1.3 trillion and only 2% of 1.3 trillion go back into the black community from black folks. That's how much they spend, and their own community can't get the 2% of that. And that is black privilege right there. That's black privilege right there. You can only get 2% of the 1.3 trillion. That's black privilege right there. That's what black privilege is. But see, we don't want to talk about that, because if you start people start waking up saying, "Damn, where all that money going to? Who getting that money?" You know, if the black community ain't getting but 2%, where does the 98% going? Who does the 98% going to? And these are the same people that we fighting, man, to try to get some kind of justice, to try to get some kind of rules changed. The very ones that we giving our money to are the ones we begging. And see, and we don't understand, man, the power of our dollar. That's black and white. People just don't understand the power of their money. They don't take for whatever reason they did. Man, look how this foolishness don't mind financing itself. I mean, all Trump got to do is hint that he gonna be reinstated in August. Man, that money be flying out the door, going his way, flying out the door. You can call me. You can call me. You can call me right now. Call me right now. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what a black privilege is myself. All this black privilege they talking about, I'm trying to figure out where this shit at. I ain't seen none of it. You know, I ain't experienced none of this black privilege and all this other shit. It ain't hit my fan yet. So I'm trying to figure out where this shit is. Where's all this stuff y'all talking about? You know, this Black Lives Matter and all of this stuff. Where's all that shit at? I ain't seen none of it. Where's all that? You know, y'all talking it, but I ain't seen it. You know, Man, who cares how many I got, man? Damn. Damn, you know everything else. You should know you should know my number by now. You know everything else, you should know my number. My number ain't hard to find, buddy. You can pick up the phone, call me right now if you wanted to. It ain't hard to find, buddy. Don't ask me that. Now you're gonna play dumb. What's your number? You know goddamn well what my number is. You damn well know what my number is. Probably one of the ones been pranking me. You know? Yeah. I got a joker. He done figured out what happened, calling me up, leaving voicemails, all this stuff. I'm getting the nigga voicemails again. Yeah, they coming in. But I like I told you, man, what I went through, I wouldn't wish on nobody. I wouldn't wish it on nobody. My worst enemy, I wouldn't wish it on. Cause that's no way to live, man. That ain't no way to live. Just ain't no way to live. So, but nah, see, I can't get no response about what black privilege is. Everybody talking about what all black privilege, this black privilege, black racism, you racist. Tell me, what's your definition of black privilege? And does that apply to you if you black? Do you see the privilege that they're talking about? You know? So what time is it? Oh yeah, I'm getting ready to I'm head down by the White House now. That's where I'm headed. I'm headed down, going back. See, I've been posting. Man, I go down there. I have a cooler that 48 bottles of water would fit in the cooler. 48 bottles, that's it. And I take the cooler down there to get people really be thirsty because they got to do a lot of walking. So, I get a waterway it's free with or without a donation. All I be trying to do is tell people, man, help me to replenish the stock so I don't have to keep coming out of my pocket to start. I'll start it, but why do I have to keep coming out of my pocket to keep it going when we all can be helping one another? If you enjoying it and some people got a couple extra dollars and put a couple of dollars in there. This is just a replenish. It ain't but 48 bottles of water. That's all it is. 48 bottles. Okay. So it ain't like 1,000 bottles where you're gonna be really getting some serious money. It ain't but 48 bottles, man. And I'm just trying to show people how you can be self-sufficient. You know, look out for the man behind you. You came to a moment where you were really thirsty, and I'm talking about I got some people that's really got money that are really thirsty, and they get a bottle of water, and they a lot of them just want to take the bottle and walk away. And see, so many of us, this is uh uh wow. Oh, I know who you are. You got to go. Yeah, I know who you are. And I'm glad you had your uh I'm glad you had your time in because uh there we go. There we go. There we go. Uh well see we need to stop criticizing billionaires that's not paying taxes because they I mean they got they are they've earned the right to have other expenses to counteract that. See, people acting like billionaires don't have expenses. They do, and a lot of the expenses are taxable. So you can't blame them. Only thing you need to try to do is get up in the same bracket instead of complaining about they ain't paying no taxes. Why don't you try to get up in there and be with them? So you ain't got to pay none. That's the end of that story. It ain't about they ain't paying no shit. Let me get up in that bracket too. That's a bracket I want to get up in. Shit, well, I can be making money and I ain't got to pay no taxes because all my other expenses that's going and stuff. Yeah. Okay. So no, I'm not gonna knock them. I'm not gonna knock them at all, man, because they earn that right. That don't come easy. To be able that's not something that's given away. You don't pay your tax. You earn that, buddy. You're gonna earn that. And people gonna walk around and pretend, oh, you earning that. You're gonna earn every dime of it. Because if you don't, they're gonna catch up with you. Look at the 45th president right now sweating a tax issue. Taxes is what's gonna bring him down. Taxes. It's gonna bring him down. Okay? But not necessarily, man. And see, this is what I've been trying to tell y'all. We've lost the ability to hope and to dream and to believe the unexpected. We've lost that privilege, man. Right now, for somebody to believe in the unexpected and miracles, they're crazy. They're absolutely stupid. Just for believing, man, that miracles do exist. People will label you crazy, and they do exist. Just that most folk never get the chance to experience them. That's the problem. Okay, a lot of folk don't get the chance to experience miracles on a daily basis in their life. Sometimes never at all. You know, and then the miracles that do happen, they probably take them for granted. So that's just the way it is. All right. Um, so um, no, man. A lot of people talk about this thing of black privilege. This black privilege that is good to be black is good. I'm talking about where's all of this at? All this stuff y'all talking. How come I don't see it? I don't see that. Ain't nobody knocking my door down. True conductor. Come on, man. We want you to do such and such and such and such. Now, anybody, and I be out there on the front line. Not like they don't know who I am. I be out there, buddy. Yes, indeed. I'm out there. All right. I want you to know who I am. So when I put my stuff out, you say, "Oh yeah, yeah, I know that cat. Yeah, I've seen him before. I know him." See, that's why I like to show up to all of the festivals and the protests and the marches. I like to be there because the same cameramen cover all these same events. And see, once they get used to you, they'll start including you into your stuff. And some of them may even be liking you and you're not even aware of it. They really like what you do. And they might can't come up to you and say, I like this, but you'll know by you start seeing yourself being included in little clips. That's somebody that like you when you start seeing yourself. Okay, and this is what because remember, people, it ain't who you know. You know a lot of people that don't know you. It's who knows you that matters. See, It ain't who you know, it's who knows you. That's what matters. And that's why when you're talking to people, they're always dropping a lot of names. The reason they're dropping names is because they want to appear to be known. We are attracted to people that are known. Let me say that again. See, we are automatically attracted to people that are known. Okay? People are attracted to people that are known. So most folk want to appear to be known. Okay? They want to appear to be known even before they are known. Right? And unfortunately, right now we're in a society being fake, being a pretender is the way they live. It's the way they survive, pretending to be something that they're really not, just to get likes, man, get followers, pretending. You know, that's what we've succumbed to. That you got to pretend. You can pretend all the way up to the president of the United States. Get on the Supreme Court, pretending. This is what we're teaching our young people. Look at what we're showing them. What they can pretend to be and do. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You ain't got nothing else better to do. Finally came from under that rock. I don't know what it is, man. We all at risk. Somebody could snap around us at any time, anywhere. And people are running around acting like nobody can snap around them. And they be some of the main ones provoking people to snap. We really need to pay attention to the people around us and be sensitive to the folk that are around us because no place is safe. No place is safe, man. No place. No place is safe at all. No matter where you go, grocery store, church, don't matter. Shopping center, somebody, you don't know. Or it could be your loved ones, man. So what do you do? Who on a phone call like that? Hey, your husband or your child or your grandchild was killed in this place in this. Who wants a phone call like that? Nobody, man. Okay, and this stuff, and it's not, and it's gonna get worse, y'all. Ain't gonna get no better. It's only gonna get worse because see, unemployment is running out. Timbers are gonna flare. We're getting ready to go into summer. It's gonna be a long, hot summer, buddy. I ain't joking. It's gonna be a long, hot summer. Yes, it is. It is, man. And we're gonna have to learn how to have more patience with one another. Right now, we don't have no patience with each other. And this is about, like everybody, and we all been affected by this, man. Everybody got some kind of problem, you know, one way or the other. The only difference is that people with money, they got the money to handle the problems they facing. Us poor folk, we out here fighting each other like cats and dogs. Ain't got no money. Could be coming together to be trying to pool our money together, but we fight. We so busy fighting each other. We can't even think to try to save ourselves. Okay, so we all got a part to play in this. Look at the music, man. These boys, all they sell is sex, death, and drugs, and their music. That's all they doing is shooting each other and becoming millionaires, singing about it. And you wonder why we got the violence we got in our community. Look at how many millionaires this violence is making. And a lot of these boys ain't even got a high school education, man. Just got a GED. And your daughters and your granddaughters are running to them because they got a pocket full of money. And these young boys know the only reason they got a pick of the litter is because, good morning, they got a pocket full of money. That's the only reason that they get a pick of the litter. And they use these girls and abuse them and dump them back among us as damaged goods. That's what they're gonna do. See, they'll exploit them, use them, you know, fuck all over them, give them a couple babies, and then dump them right back to the parents or back into the community. And they on to the next one. And in the meantime, we ain't supposed to say nothing. Okay? We ain't supposed to talk about that. And this is one of the frustration that white people are having. See, black folk talking about Black Lives Matter, but yet they killing each other like 40 going north. And got the nerve to get upset when somebody white says something. That's why white people are upset. You know, how you gonna want me to respect you and you won't even respect yourself? And then when they turn around, see, can't nobody white make no statement like that because they'll be labeled a racist. When they turn around and say, why you want why you sit here, you talking about Black Lives Matter, but you don't respect yourself, you know. We don't try to save our own history. But yeah, we want to blame white people because they don't want to save our history. But yeah, we don't try to save it ourselves. So there's some blame to go around for everybody, man. Everybody got a part to play in this. Everybody got a part to play in this here. This ain't just one person's thing. No, everybody got a part to play in this. And unfortunately, a lot of people don't want to be held accountable. That's just it in a nutshell right now. The reason we have the problems that we have in the world is because people don't want to be held accountable. They just don't want to be held accountable. See, they'll tell you right is wrong and wrong is right. Instead of right is right and wrong is wrong. And that's what we got to get back to, that right is right and wrong is wrong. This right is wrong and wrong is right shit got to stop, man. We got to stop that. We got to get back and just stand up. See, you can tell the people that are afraid. Let me tell you, want to tell me how you tell them. Look how they keep the fence. See, the majority of the people that are in charge right now are still afraid because they still got the fences up. So they still afraid. I know they're afraid. And how you gonna Secret Service, man? It should be embarrassing to Secret Service for them to still have them fences up in their own house. They got people got Secret Service afraid in its own house. And that's sad, man. Okay? That's just sad. Okay? Well, again, man, instead of see this is one of the reasons I'm against this tearing down statues. Why don't you set the record straight instead of destroying this history why don't you just set the record straight? You know, and you tell the story how he got his ass kicked around here. Why don't you set the record straight? Since you got so much pride in it, set the record straight. That's all. You can set it up there, and then now let's see. Now that once we start setting the record straight, now what you got to say? You see, and this is what we need to do to prepare the people. Man, hiding this stuff and tearing it down and putting it away, that ain't solving nothing. We need to once and for all confront this stuff and get it behind us. But we can never seem to confront it because nobody wants. Yeah, you got this group. Oh, I wasn't there at this time, but your folk have benefited from it. You've benefited from it, but yet you don't want to be held accountable. Somebody got to be held accountable. Okay, so there are a lot of Republicans. The Republicans are just as bad as the Democrats. Let me say that again. The Republican Party is just as bad as the Democratic Party. What's the difference? The difference being Republicans don't mind spending money for their message, Democrats won't. That's the difference. If you want to know what's the difference in the two parties, Republicans, whatever their message is, man, they're going to finance it. Democrats, oh no, they looking for something for nothing. I mean, that's just the way it is. That's just the reality of how they operate. Okay? All right. It's all about the money, y'all. If you didn't know it, it's all about the money. That's all this is about. Is the money. Or what you do or don't have. This is all what it's about. Because look at how much money, man, the rich during this pandemic, they doubled their wealth. Doubled it, man. So if you made $1 trillion, shit, you doubled 2 trillion, worth $1 trillion, you made 2 trillion, doubled your wealth when the world was shut down. Look how rich people got, man. Where's all that money? You know why some folk are not spreading some of this wealth they got back into the people? Why is that not happening? I can tell you one of the reasons, because a lot of folk don't know who to trust. They want to give back, but they just don't know who to trust. And folk laugh when I say that. No, sweetie, it's not. Your money is not the root. It's the love of money. Get it right now. It's the love of money. That's the root of all. Money has the answer for all things. That's what the Bible will tell you. Money has the answer for all things. Money got the answer for it. But it's the love of money that's the root of all evil. Because you're doing any and everything just to get it. When you love it that much, you don't have no principles, no morals, no standards, nothing. Anything goes when you love money. And this is what we need to get away. Need to get away from this anything goes mentality, man. It's only hurting us. And let me say that again. It's only hurting us. We're the only one that's being hurt by this anything goes mentality. Okay? So well, and that if the American dollar is so evil, why do people struggle so hard to get it? Do anything for it? If it's so evil, why is that? Why they do anything to get that money, man? Why? Some of them even sell their souls to get that money. But you say it's evil. Oh, okay. All right. Well, how come some of the other, if it's set up so nobody can get it, how them other folk get it then? How they get it? That's what I want. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Shit, man, how these rich folk getting all this money? Where do you get they started from? What they doing to accumulate this wealth? That's the question I'd be asking myself. See, and at this time, man, thank God at this stage in my life, if I got some money, I do have somebody that is capable of managing my money that I make. I am thankful for that. My wife is definitely good with managing money. All I got to do is just put it in her hands. And that's what I'm working to do, to be able to put some money into my wife's hands, man. Man, in fact, uh, today is her birthday. Damn, today is her birthday. Today is my wife's birthday today. I know, boy, 2 years. 2 years since I seen my wife. 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. And I can honestly say if she was here, I would have. No, seriously, I would have never discovered True Conductor if my wife was here. I'd have never discovered this personality. You know, because I would have been too busy, too occupied. And in fact, I would have been suppressed. This I would have suppressed it more than anything else. I wouldn't allow it to come out because I would have known it would have been some of it would have been too raw for my wife. But see, I didn't got that rawness out now. So it's out there. There's nothing you can do about it. You see? So you just gotta live with it now. That's all you can do. People think people think that they can go through your life and take your past apart and use it to embarrass or humiliate or whatever they want to do to you. But I mean, it is what it is. It's the cards that I was dealt. And, at the time I played the hand that I was played. Okay. Life is my best kept secret. Really and truly. I say that sincerely, man. And if I was a gazillionaire, I wouldn't have enough money to to give my wife. Really. That much I can say. Um, if I was a gazillionaire, that's a lot of money. If you got a gazillion, that's a lot of money. I wouldn't have enough, man. Gazillion would be enough for me to pay that woman for you know 2 years that we've been married. We've been together 6 years. 6 years. Wow. I know it is. I know it is. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Just a matter of being able to persevere. And this is one of the things that um, I guess one of my legacies, if you want to call it that, is to be able to persevere and work through some stuff. Never in my wildest imagination, man, did I think that when my wife went back 2 years ago, that the pandemic would separate us. You know, that never in my wildest imagination did we even perceive the pandemic. But when it happened and it caught us apart. You see? So does that change anything? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't change anything at all. Man, in fact, you can understand now when you hear the expression absence make the heart grow fonder. That's really true. It really is true. It really is true. Um, I hope, man. I pray and hope. We got some rough times ahead, y'all. Got some rough times ahead, and unfortunately, people are not heeding the warning. I don't know why they don't want to heed the warning, but we got some tough times ahead, and a lot of people used to laugh at my T-shirt when I say the no bullshit zone. But boy, you're gonna start seeing some bullshit. People gonna start experiencing some bullshit that's really, really off the chain of how desperate folk gonna be doing just to get some money, man. The scams and the schemes, and the sob stories. See, a lot of y'all need to start putting your shield up now for sob stories. When somebody bring a sob story to you, man, you need to throw up a red flag. I mean, serious. You need to throw up a red flag now when somebody bring you a sob story, because people gonna have all kinds of stories, and because most folk are too lazy. And let me tell you how you can determine whether to start if this sob story is real. Start asking some questions. Okay, start asking some questions, and see how quick. See when it's a scam, they're gonna lose patience with you. You asking too many questions. See, that lets you know right there it's a scam. That's all you got to do. Next sob story come to you, start asking some questions. Well, how did this happen? Oh, baby, where's the father? Start asking some questions and see how irritated they're gonna get with you just for asking some questions. And it'll show you right there, man, it's a scam. Okay? That's how you determine some of these sob stories that come up to you. Start asking questions. You ain't got to run from them. Ask some questions, they'll run from you. And this is what a lot of us want to do. We don't want to make stuff run from us. We want to be the one running. Now make that shit run from you. And the way you do it, ask some questions. Where you get it? Hey man, I heard truth conductors say, blame me. Yeah, I don't care. Say, man, I heard truth conductors say, ask some questions. And that's what I'm doing, asking some questions. You know? How long you been in this situation? Who you got? Where's your family? Start asking some questions when you get these sob stories. And then ask yourself this question right here. How did this story find me? See, a lot of y'all don't even pay attention to how some of these stories are finding you. You're just falling head over heels. Oh, I'm so sorry. And that's the biggest lie and the biggest scam. Because you just working off your emotions. It's time to put your emotions aside, y'all. Stop making these emotional decisions. Because that's what people are looking for. Somebody that's want to make an emotional decision. And then here's the downside. Once you figure out you've been used, and when the right person come along that you're supposed to help, you ain't got time for them. You don't trust them because of your mistake you made with the person in front of them. See, this is what we're facing right now. And y'all need to learn the difference, man. When somebody's trying to hurry you, it's a string attached to that hurry. You ain't got to be in no rush. 9 times out of 10, listen to me, y'all. 9 times out of 10, when you run up against a scam, hurry is involved. You got to make some quick decision. Man, that's a scam. Okay? 9 times out of 10, it's a scam. It might be that one time. It might not. And that's very rare. But quit letting people rush you. When you see rush, throw up a red flag. Nah, man, I can't rush and do this. Because this is this is their MO. They want to rush you to do something now. Okay? So that you keep your guards up when you run across the situation and you're being rushed. Take a second look at it. That's all I got. Okay, I'm gonna get ready, man. Stop by Giant and get me a couple cases of water and 20-pound bag of ice, and I'm going down to the White House, and I'm gonna still get my water on the curb. If my music is on the curb, I'm gonna set the water on the curb. I'm gonna see how petty they gonna be, and that's just sheer pettiness, man. That I can bring some water, just trying to help some people with some water, and you want to be petty like that? See, it's something more. Them cats they can't outthink me, man. And yesterday I knew this little white guy. Boy, I just saw the way he was looking at his phone. He's trying to come up with something. And he thought he did. And I threw him a curveball. Where does your line end? Where does your property line end? See, he couldn't find that. See, he couldn't tell me where his property line ended at. And he knew that wasn't in. You see? So now I ain't on your property. Now what you got to say? Nothing. And like I said, I told him yesterday, I said, man, if I was such a threat, don't you think Secret Service would have told you, watch this guy? We concerned about this guy. Don't you think they would be watching? See, them cats be, wait, man, glad to hear you because they want to hear the music. Shit. So what's on your playlist today? I got everything. That's what somebody asked me, man, what's on your playlist today? Everything. Everything, whichever way I feel, that's what I'm playing. You know? If I feel like some country and western, I'm gonna listen to me some country and western. I want Spanish, I want Spanish. I want Caribbean, I want reggae. That's what I want. I want R&B. That's what I want. I try to include a little music for everybody. Okay, and on top of them, give them a free bottle of water, man, if they thirsty. I will do that. Okay, welcome to DC. That's a good way for a company right now. It's another promotion idea. If somebody was smart with a promotion, man, they take some water down in front of have some special bottles of water, or some reusable water jugs, and just give them away in front of the White House, man. Just give them away. And I'm telling you because people are coming out. Yeah. So people, and unfortunately, a lot of people have been successful doing it the wrong way, and this is where we need to draw the line. Okay, so this is Saturday, man. Let me get ready. It's a little chilly out today. It's cloudy, got a little chilly. I'm gonna go get some water, and I'm gonna head down to this and stuff. So